Hello and welcome to Deft and Dorky. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. There it is. All right. How's everybody doing?
I gotta pause this, dude. I can't handle this right now.
Hello.
Hello.
Dude, the AI presidents on Twitch, it's pretty funny.
They're pretty. Oh, happy 4th of July Eve, everyone.
Yeah.
And what an eve it is.
Yeah. May all of your dogs be terrified.
That's why you gotta have
Oh,
those,
look at that little fox he's
the
rolling
drone
over.
fireworks shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, the drone show. No, this is America. I don't even feel patriotic until stuff is blowing up.
Yeah.
That's how the government gets you. They get you desensitized to explosions so they can just blow your stuff up and you won't care.
Rockets, red glare, dude.
Yeah, dude. Explosions are the most American thing ever. And that's the most political statement I'll make. Let's get this started.
All right.
My coffee black and my tea in a harbor.
My tea in Texas. All right. So it's been a couple weeks. Last time you guys fought your way out of Carceri. Fought a flaming dude on a flaming flying horse. That was a lot of FLs. Finished that up.
Alliteration.
Yep. And brought Jace's mom back through the portal to some sort of fiery plane, which you immediately got off of and came back to the tower.
We said, hell no.
Looking at that.
And you then almost immediately went to... You tried to dispel... you tried to dispel the closets to get Jace's mom back to her normal form, but were unsuccessful, and then you decided to go ask a favor of your local neighborhood library man, Traylor, who came out to the tower, said, sure, I'll help you out this one time. He came out to the tower, started casting a spell on the closet. He finished it. The closet's eyes went wild, started looking around, and went invisible. And that is where we left off.
Well,
So you guys are all in the tower. This thing just went invisible. What's everybody doing?
You go invisible or like blink out?
I mean,
Do we hear it?
make
In
a
our perspective, they just
perception
disappeared,
check.
right?
Yeah, from your perspective, you just saw it disappear. The 13. You don't hear much. You do hear something moving around, and what you do notice is Traylor is watching something that you can't see.
I would just say, like, Trailer, what happened? Where'd you go?
You weren't prepared for this? Okay. he just reaches back and does a little thing and then launches a firebolt at something. You guys can't tell what. And you see a dead Quasit reappear over on the floor wearing the necklace that you know about, Jace.
Oh my god, JC killed your mom!
He looks
Trailer,
over at
what
you.
the...
Where's your mother?
I don't know. Where is she? That's not her, right? That's not her.
I thought
wouldn't-
you had her original form nearby. If what
Oh,
you
her
told me
freaking-
is true, then all that this has done is switch them back. So wherever she is now.
I'm gonna cast Sending at 4th level because I'm allowed a 3rd level spot.
Okay.
Taylor, maybe ask a question before you do this.
He just looks over at you and sort of raises an eyebrow. You're right. I assumed you were competent. You
I
can tell
ignore
he's
him.
he's a
Says,
he's
"All
a
right,
little perturbed at the fact that you've asked him to come do this thing and weren't prepared.
Well, I cast sending.
Okay, give me that
D20
D20 and a
and
D100.
It's 43, right?
Yep. Yeah. 43 and 16. Okay. You as you go to cast this, you feel something sort of nice take over, and you immediately have 10 temporary hit points. That you will keep until you long rest or lose them.
Fantastic. Let's go fight something, guys. So obviously I'm
Let's go pick
casting
a
sending
fight.
to my mom. Cast sending to my mom. Mom, I'm sorry, we got you out of the closet. Where are you? You're probably wherever your original body was, maybe? Are you okay?
You get just a moment. She says, I'm okay. I think I'm in jail? Hold on. There's a window. There are green buildings? I think I'm in Bloomshire. That's all you get.
I will...
As soon as you get done with that, you get a voice in your head that says, Jace, Graven has information for you. He awaits your arrival. And that's all.
You said Graven?
Yep.
Okay. Did I recognize the voice?
Nope. You don't know who that person was.
Okay. Well, folks, I think we need to head to our friendly neighborhood tavern. I think my mom's okay. She thinks she's in prison in Bloomshire, and I have no idea why her body might have been there. When I came back to where she was, remind her, like, she was sick. I left to chase after my brother, and came back home to a destroyed house. So, I mean, like, really, I don't know where her original form ended up. I just assumed it was gone. Trailer, thank you for your assistance. We're out of the frying pan and hopefully into not the fire, but this is one step closer to my mom being back.
Congratulations. I'm glad you found her.
If you're ready to leave, trailer, I'll show you out.
Of course.
And I'll
He
just
follows
take
you.
him back to. I'll take him back to Takria. Is that where he's at? The library. Yeah, I'll take him back to Takria.
Okay.
As we're walking out, can I just, like, accompany y'all and just be like, Trailer, if there's anything that we can do for you, like, I know we didn't have original form here. That was dumb, but I'm new to this whole, like, family member transforming into a demon thing. Thank you. Thank you. If there's anything I can do, I'm happy to.
He says, I'm sorry for being short with you all earlier. I thought you would have been prepared for this, but it makes sense that you wouldn't have known.
No, that's okay. I mean, like, listen, I get annoyed with them too regularly, you know, particularly that one. And I, like, turn around and I point to the turtle.
He just looks at you and says, don't worry about paying me back. However, if you do come across the heart box of a Modron, I would still appreciate having one of those.
Oh, that's a quest, huh? I should write that down.
Time to write that down.
I forgot that we were doing that one.
Add it to the list, brother.
The heart box.
Alright, well, while they're talking, I'm gonna go play with the animals.
Very well.
He's gonna meditate outside, and as he meditates, the birds come to him. The birds and the animals of the forest.
Can I
Alright.
try and get a bird? I want a pet bird. That'd be awesome.
You probably buy one in a city.
It's gotta be a. I have to catch it. You see, it's better that way.
I don't think
cooler.
wild birds like to be caught.
Where was Graven again? Was he in Takria or was he in?
Yes, he was in Takria.
I'll befriend a raven, and then he can bring me cool stuff back.
Oddly enough, you haven't seen any ravens out here.
Crows?
No black birds really at all. You've heard birds.
Dang.
I haven't really seen them. You've seen a couple like.
There's
maybe
just one
the
that sounds just like the
robins?
Old Spice commercial. I hear them all the time.
It must seem like I don't hear anything now. I don't hear all the cool music and stuff. I'm very sad about that.
Why don't you hear it?
Because the headphones don't connect into the Steam Deck, they have to connect to the computer.
You just need to get a Y splitter, my guy.
Yeah.
Like $2 on Amazon. Then you can plug it into your Steam Deck and your computer.
So I'm just gonna take him back to the Aegis, and then I'll come back to the tower and see what they're going to plan to do next.
Okay.
Isaac in the oh, she doesn't have it. I'll pick up my family pendant from the
Okay.
closet we just killed.
Okay. It is slowly turning to goo.
The closet.
Yeah, not the pendant.
I'll scoop it up with a shovel.
I'll cast mending on it.
I'll cast mending on it.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, I got precedent. I can clean that up.
Yeah. Just wait for it to spread real thin, then you can clean it up. Because it's a little too thick right now.
Then it's just going to atomize it, and you're going to breathe it, and it's going to be a whole thing.
Yeah,
We'll just cover it with a rug.
Don't worry about that.
Dude, where does keep the paper towels in this place? This is...
I'm gonna walk over to a closet and be like, "Here's a mop." You know? Not everything needs to be solved by magic.
And then the broom comes walking out holding pails of water.
Yep.
For real.
Start dancing in tune. Dang.
Okay. I don't know if I know anybody in Brable. Folks, if you're alright with it, I'd like to visit our pal Graven again. Apparently he has information for me, and I find that interesting that happened moments after this. And my mom said that there were green buildings, is that right?
Yep. Which is the color of the the dockside buildings in Brable, or in Bloomshire.
Bloomshire.
That's where you're from, right, Jace?
Mm-hmm.
He's from near there.
Close by,
Yeah.
real close.
Bloomshire.
Yeah, real close. So, depending on what we want to do, I would love to go bring my mom out of jail. I hope you're okay with that, Merton, since we've brung you twice.
I don't know if that's snark or what.
Just call it future son-in-law bonding. You know what I mean?
I won't be calling it that, but I'll go help your mother.
You're the man. And she's actually a person now, so you probably won't,
Well,
I hope
at
you
least
trust
you
her.
hope so, right? She
Now
didn't actually say
Merton's
that.
going to hit on your mom now.
Hey!
Oh, please let that happen.
Yeah, Mouse, if you're okay with it, I'd like to head back
we
to
can
the.
We can go see Graven.
That would be excellent. And I don't remember the password, so if you could, I think they like you there.
I do remember the password.
So who all's going?
Let's see.
Not everyone
I'll
needs
go.
to go, right?
I'm going because I'll go with him.
Oh, that confused me so much. I thought I muted that.
So who all's Mouse, Tez Tuzmo, and Jace? Is that all?
I'll go.
Yeah, I don't think. Okay.
Saturn. Okay.
I'll go just to keep everyone together.
Yeah. Sure. I guess we're just keeping everyone together then.
All
yeah.
right.
We'll just wait outside the door.
All right. Jace, your passive perception is 16. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir, Bob.
All right. So
Yes,
walking on your way there, you pick out Mr. Reginald Bowley again.
Dude, screw this guy. All right. I point him out to the rest of the crew, and I'm not gonna like shout or aggressively make my way over to him, but I'm gonna try to sneak over to him.
Make a stealth
fact-
check.
I'll subtle spell invisibility.
In town.
Okay.
Okay.
He's subtle spelling it. So
Oh.
I can't remember how many board. Dude, they mix up my like meta magic stuff, put it in different stuff in different spots. One point. Okay, cool. And then
are you? I mean, you are subtle spelling it, but are you doing it like in the middle of the street?
I assume it's like kind of like a crowded thoroughfare.
Well, yeah.
I mean, if that's not the case, I will like attempt to kind of like keep eyes on him, and then just kind of real quickly duck down and like, boop, I'm gone, and then make my way
Who
over
is
to
this?
him.
Is this the crazy guy? Who is this?
This is the guy that was like a statue in the starting area where we started,
Didn't he
and was
tell
like a
us to-
local.
Didn't he tell us to forget him and don't even talk to him?
Yeah, and Jace doesn't do that.
Make me a quick stealth check to see if you can just find a spot to hide to cast your spell.
Stealth.
Not a terribly high DC.
Well, I rolled a nat 20 in D&D Beyond,
Well,
but
that means nat 1 is coming over here. Okay, 17.
17 plus 3.
Oh, okay.
So 20.
Yeah. Easily enough. You find a little spot that you can get out of line of sight of most everyone. Your friends can stand in front of you to help. And you are invisible.
And I want to kind of like make my way towards him. I'll tag Mouse before I do, or like while I'm invisible. Like, Mouse, give me 1 second. I'll zip over.
Okay.
Okay. Okay there, guy.
Okay.
Okay. He continues to walk. How far are you following him?
I'll get pretty close to him. I mean, like, I'm invisible. It's a busy street. Like, I'd be shocked if, like...
I'm just standing there whistling, trying not to look stupid, standing in the middle of the street, doing nothing.
I'm gonna...
What? So how close are you getting to him?
Like, within... I don't know. I don't want to lose him, so we'll say, like, I'll keep 30 foot distance, you know? Like, where I can, within a moment, get up to him, if I needed to.
Okay. So he's walking through this like sort of main part of town. He turns into a basically like a neighborhood where there's a lot fewer people, and it's basically at some point it's just you and him. He turns down a sort of alley, and when you turn around that alley, he is staring right at you. He has turned around and is staring right at you.
I'll drop invisibility then.
This is what do you want?
And I was gonna say, yo, what's your deal, man? Like, you're supposed to be super old or definitely dead or one of the two.
What do you know about me?
I know that there's a huge freaking statue in... where was it? Lena?
I think it's
Lena.
Plania.
Boom. I know there's a statue in Plena. You're a hero, but also that was a long time ago.
What do you want?
I guess. Why are you here? How are you here? What's it? Listen, I'm involved with a lot of weird, crazy stuff right now, and I don't think it's a coincidence that you're here too.
So what is it you want then?
What? How are you even alive? Didn't you save those kids or whatever, like, hundreds of years ago?
Make a... call it a persuasion check. And the... It wasn't hundreds of years ago. It would have been... maybe 50-ish, I think, years ago.
Is he human? Can I tell what race he is or
He
species?
appears to be human.
Did he look like he's 50 years plus from the statue that I saw?
He does not.
Persuasion. Meow.
Turns out he kidnapped the kids first, killed half of them, and he just rescued the rest.
What's up, dog?
What's up?
Spill the beans.
Me?
He looks
No,
at you and he's...
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
He just says... That was a long time ago. Is that all you want? You just want to know
Well-
a hero?
A little bit, yeah. And also why the heck you look like you're the same age as that statue that I saw. That was a long time ago. Why are you still young and hip and cool?
If I tell you, will you leave me alone?
Maybe, yeah. Also, can I offer you a tip, sir?
Yeah.
If you want somebody to leave you alone, last time when I messaged you and you're like, you better just leave me alone, like, that's not gonna happen, dude. Like, come on.
Give me another persuasion check.
Like, no offense or anything, but it just, like, increases your, like, intrigue, you know what I mean? Like, persuasion. That one's a 17, sir.
Yeah.
Yo, by the way, I'm gonna do the...
Yep, plus 9 to
thing.
persuasion.
Yeah, dude.
Charisma casters.
Yep.
Oh
Ooh,
my
another
God.
nat 20. Stuck it, dude. Let's go.
Wow. He is
I'll be
crushing
like-
this man's hopes and dreams of getting out of here without telling him everything he knows.
I'm gonna just, like, reach out to him, not, like, aggressively or anything, but just kind of, like, show him the tattoo on my arm and make it move a little bit, and it kind of turns into, like, 6 figures, you know? And it's just, there's me, and there's Saturn, and there's Vonic, and there's Mouse, and there's a weird little, kobold character that, like, gets scratched out and turns into a turtle, and then there's, Merton, and I'll be like, listen, I met some very important people in my life. The same time, same place that I was in Plena and saw your statue. And I spent way too much time investigating it, trying to figure out what it was about, because some weird goose, that's what I say, that's how I pronounce ghost. Some weird goose attacked the tavern that we were in. And I don't leave anything up to chance, alright? I'm one of those people, alright? Super at a tarot. I'm sorry if I'm coming on strong, but I just think that there's no coincidences anymore. I'm just not leaving anything up to fate.
He looks at you and he says... he sort of grits his teeth a little bit. You ever tried living up to being a hero?
I'm not really there yet, you know, hero status, but I imagine that's probably tough.
Yeah.
To avoiding all the paparazzi.
I left. And I happened to run into someone who was able to give me a little bit longer life than I normally would have had. That's the story.
You have to pay for it?
Make another persuasion check.
Dude,
Jace's eyes perk up. Peaked interest now.
come
This
on
dude
over.
is already 2 nat 20 resistant to him.
I know. I'll leave that one as is. 19.
He just looks at you and sort of squints a little bit and says, sure.
Sure. Alright, listen, I don't mean to dig or anything. we've bumped into you twice here. I don't think it's a coincidence. Are you like, what are you doing? What? Someone as heroic as you or whatever is just kind of hanging around here? No, I don't. I don't buy that.
Make another persuasion check.
This time, yeah. And then I will spend another sorcery point on that. Pew! Bruh. Same roll, 15.
You, let's see, what's he gonna do here? He steps towards you.
2 nat 20s. This guy ought to be like offering to go to bed with Jace at this point, dude. Like, god dang. Like, that's
Listen, if he's not into me, let's not yuck his yum or anything. You know what I mean? If he's resisting the wily charms of this
the wily
Surfer
charm, yeah.
shaka, bruh.
He walks up to you, reaches out, grabs your arm, looks you square in the eye, and as he's grabbing, it's starting to hurt a little bit. And he says, "This is your last chance to leave me alone."
I'll grab him by the arm. And I will.
Am I seeing this go down?
No, he's walked far away. You guys are just waiting.
Gotcha.
I will just kind of look him in the eye and just say, like, listen, I have no beef with you. All right, this doesn't have to turn into anything. If anything, just consider us a band of very helpful, very skilled people. Because someone as good as you, doing whatever it is that you're doing here, I imagine you could use some help. All right.
As you're saying this to him, where he's got you by the arm, it's starting to hurt quite a bit. And you look down, and his hand is not a human hand. It is like gray, and it's got long claws on it. And
I tell
he reaches, he lets go of you and reaches back, and he's going to swipe at you with it.
Can I like tell what type of clawed hand? Like, is there any like, oh, that's a cloven hoof on you there, or, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh man, 14 hits you.
no, barely misses.
He swings again.
That definitely hits.
Silvery barbs.
You are nowhere near this.
Dang it. Nobody is. He's by himself.
So you are going to take 10 points of slashing damage and 5 points of necrotic.
Okay.
And he's going to swing one more time at you.
Temporary hit points come into play.
23.
Yeah, that's
12 more slashing. 4 more necrotic.
so 16.
And he then takes his arm back. You see it sort of become human again, and he bolts away. So you can take an attack of opportunity if you want to.
Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to
Old person. He ain't going nowhere.
right. I am going to cast Silent Image. Like, I see him, like, I assume it's an alleyway, so turning away from me and running.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to drop a Silent Image at the other end of the alley, and it's just going to be, like, the statue that we saw in Plena.
Okay.
And I won't stop him, you know? and in fact, I assume we're disengaging, so I'll like take a step back, but I just want him to see that. And it's not like blocking the alleyway, it's like at the end, it still will allow him to escape. Like, I don't want it to be like a you're trapped scenario.
Okay.
And if he's running, I'll just let him continue to run.
All right. So you cast that. He runs up, like he runs by it, paying virtually no attention to it.
Okay.
And you make a perception check for me.
$17.
You do hear something. Sounds like the mutterings of some sort of spell. And then you hear nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna burn. I'll figure out the math on this, but I have it. I think I need 6 for a level 3. I'm gonna burn enough sorcery points to cast Sending again.
Okay.
And just send him a message. And say, people like you, with a hand like that, are never in a situation that they don't need help. I've made deals. No. My family has made deals too. If you need help,
I think you got 5 or 6 left.
Jace Feltolt. You got 5 or 6 left?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that would be, we'll say that I have 5 left, so I've got 3 left. Jace Feltolt. Akria Library. Traylor.
Okay. You get no response, but not long after you send it, a couple cloaked figures appear in the alleyway. You recognize these as Arcane Aegis,
Okay.
and they look at you. What's been going on here?
I'm not wearing my red robes, but I'll pull them out.
Okay.
And I'll say, hey, fellas, and I'll also pull out my, let's see, I don't think I cast anything up heavier than level 4. So I think I'll pull out my level 5 license.
Okay.
Hey, fellas, nothing major or anything. Just saw an old friend that I wasn't expecting to see here. And it's been a while, and we were just kind of playing around.
Where did this friend go?
We kind of split ways. You see that statue down there at the end? Actually, I'll dispel it. I made a goofy statue of him right there. He went down that way and turned. I didn't see which way he went. I was messing around with the statue at the time.
Make a deception check. They look at you and go, okay.
Do y'all know him?
Was he the one that cast the, they sort of looked down at some sort of notepad, 7th level conjuration spell?
Oh, man. I don't even know how to do those. I didn't know that he did either. That's crazy. So it definitely wasn't me. That's pretty cool though, huh? What did he do? Could you tell?
Best we can tell, looks like a conjuration 7th level. He's not here anymore. Maybe a plane shift.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Plane shift, plane shift, right? Yeah.
Can I see that license?
Good work. Yeah, and I hand the license over to him.
What was your friend's name?
What is his name?
His name is Reginald Bowley.
Reginald.
You know.
Reginald Bowley.
Okay.
Wow, what's up? Do you know him?
I don't know. We'll have to look it up. Thank you for your cooperation. He hands you the license back. Have a nice day. They turn
Hey,
around and
appreciate it.
poof, they're out.
Crap, I was gonna say something before I left, but all right.
Make a, we'll call it history check for me.
Can I slip something in before they leave?
It's
It's okay. It's all right. I was just gonna say, like, yeah, Reginald Bully. Do you know him? And like, yeah, he was named after some guy. But that's all right.
They hear that before they leave.
All right. All right. History check incoming. Hang on. I gotta see if I can do it. Dude, I'm running out of spells. Dude, how much is it to... There it is. Oh, I have one left. Yeah, I'll do it. Screw it. This seems important. History sucks, man.
Well,
Whatever.
it's okay.
Okay.
You're thinking about that claw, and you're like, I've seen that somewhere. That's familiar. You have like that. You go. I think I've seen that. We fought one of those, but it was a different color. And you think about it, and that's the thing that you saw. That was trying to kill the person at the carnival. But it was red, and this one was this guy's hand was gray.
That weird like troll thing
I don't remember if you ever
in the woods.
Yeah, in the woods.
There were like two of them, I think.
There was one.
Was there just one?
There was just one.
Oh man,
But
I
it
gotta
kind of
go
looks.
back.
It was kind of like amphibious looking, maybe like frog like almost, but not exactly. But
Right, but it was weird, right? It was like very out of place, whatever we saw, and none of us knew what it was.
no, I think that you figured out it was an aberration, but I think that's as far as you got.
Okay. Okay. Weird. Different color though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But it's weird that it happened there as well. Like, because Polina was not too far from where that happened. Right? Like a day's travel or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a couple days or something like that. Day or two.
Yeah.
And I think,
Okay.
was it... Well, we'll get there when we get there.
Wait, sorry, what?
Nothing?
Oh, okay. Large, red, pudgy troll-looking thing. We killed it. It appeared to not be of this material plane. That's what I wrote. Okay.
Yeah, that thing. The hand
Okay.
looks similar, but it's a different color.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I will... After they've left, I will very quickly run back to my compatriots.
Okay.
Does he have
As he runs-
scratches on him when he gets back?
Yeah. If he doesn't heal himself.
As he comes running back, I'm like, what happened to you?
Check this out. I'll show him my arm, and I'll kind of give him a quick run through. Yeah, it's weird. We saw that guy before, that Reginald Bully guy. Like, you remember the statue back in Polina? And explain all of it, and just mention all the details, including the fact that, like, dude, his hand was like that thing that we fought a long time ago, and it did this to me. And I show him my arm that's, like, nice and scritched.
It's crazy.
Yeah, really not sure what to think.
We got one of those things running around town. That could be a problem.
He seemed a lot more composed than the one that we fought.
All right.
Isaac, remind me of this. The one that we fought was just one of those. It wasn't like a person that was partially transformed into one or anything like that, right?
When you first saw it, it was a person. It would look.
Oh, it was a dryad, right?
It was killing a dryad.
Ah.
But then you guys interrupted it, and it started running. You guys chased it, and then it turned into that and turned around and fought.
Right. Oh, and it made Merton and Vonnek like sickly poisoned, right?
Something did around that time, yeah.
And didn't they just get over it eventually?
No, they went to a temple and had removed disease cast upon them.
Hmm. Jeez. Okay. Oh, freak. Do I feel fine?
Right now you do.
Dang,
Stop,
son.
dude.
I'm sorry for you.
Right now you do. Ugh.
It's okay.
Did
I'm
as
professional
hell,
in medicine.
boy.
I can help you out. Can I do a medicine check on him real quick?
Oh God.
Fine.
Sure. What are you looking for?
Wait, only the DM had to give consent for the medical treatment? He goes, yeah, sure. I guess you could do
I mean,
that.
you can
And he's
look at
like,
him
what?
from across the thing. However, like if you want to get close to him, that's up to him. But
I'll let him look at it and be like, yeah,
I'll look
sure.
at the scratches.
okay, what are you trying to tell?
If there's like anything wrong, if there's like poisoned or anything, diseases
Okay.
or poison.
Clean scratches.
Okay.
Looks pretty nasty.
13.
Looks pretty nasty,
13.
but it doesn't look like it's super infected or anything.
I have a good
As
medicine
he-
check.
As I see Test Tuzmo all like inspecting his wounds and stuff, I'm just
Step
gonna
aside,
cast
Turtle
cast
Man.
Cure Wounds on it.
Ah,
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on it.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, as Merton takes a look, he's like, "Let me look at that." Looks like a good cut. Looks like some of the flesh is a little, like where it's cut, the sort of fringe of where it's cut looks a little blackened. Like maybe he took some necrotic damage, but it looks like just a regular wound.
Martin would totally like slap it after he looked at it. You know, it's like,
Rub
we're
some
all
dirt on
good.
it.
Yeah.
Rub some dirt on it. He'll be alright.
Ow! Ow!
He gets out of like a tabletop thing and like splashes it with some salt.
And then Mouse is gonna walk over and cure wounds you, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. If they see how I'm looking at these wounds, I'm just gonna walk over and cast Cure Wounds on level 2.
Okay.
And you can have. I think it's what 2d8 plus 5. You can heal yourself for 17.
Dang, 17. Thank you, Mouse. That is almost back up to full. Also, those temporary hit points actually came
And
into
then
play.
as the healing,
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna look at the wounds and make sure they healed right. They look like they're healing right.
Yeah, it
They
looks
look like
okay.
they healed okay.
Mhm.
We're good.
Now I can't remember if it was Saturn or Atrix that saw this, but you guys did talk about it. So you guys saw a claw-like hand among that sunken sort of city thing.
Like in the jungle?
Yeah.
Like with all the gith?
Yes.
Like a singular hand? Like a statue?
You couldn't. It was being blocked by a ceiling, but all you could catch was a hand. But it was different than all the others. It was red and a claw. So
Was that not after Atrix?
that was on. He did die on the way back, I think. So I think he.
Yeah.
died for
Okay.
that.
The claw.
Was it big? The one we saw?
It was. I mean, based on the conversations you had at the time, it was approximately the same size as the one that you fought, and especially now that Jace is telling you the story, it's sort of solidifying in your heads.
Claw was as big as the one that we fought? What do you mean by that?
The one that you fought in the woods, it looks to be another similar creature.
Okay. But the claw that we saw in that pit. Oh, you're saying that the creature was very similar. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like this huge ass claw.
Yeah, just a big claw.
just floating, you know.
Yeah.
Just ready to grab.
Well,
Okay.
standing around looking at scratches all day isn't going to get us anywhere. We should go to Bloomshire.
We should.
Yeah, I want to check in with the homeboy first because he may know something.
I don't know what you're saying.
These kids today and their fancy language.
Merton, no cap. Your drip is fire. All right, let's roll.
No cap. Yeah.
No.
Are we
Gosh,
going to the library again?
No, the underground thieves' den kind of thing.
Oh.
What's his name again? Mouse.
Graven? You wanna go see
Graven. That's it. We're gonna go see Graven. That's what we were doing until this
and
awesome.
You're gonna go to the bar called the Tap Potential.
That's right, and you're gonna tell them whatever the password is.
Yeah, you
I'm
guys
gonna
know the
let you try to
password, so-
figure it out.
Listen, I don't eavesdrop.
I'm gonna let you
okay?
walk up there and try to figure it out and see what happens.
Oh, I really don't know.
That's what I want to see happen. Let's see what happens to people that don't know it. Here.
Yikes.
All right, we'll head straight to the Tap Potential then.
Okay.
Tapped potential.
I'll walk up to the bartender or guy and say, "My soul slides away."
I'm gonna freaking write this down this time.
He says,
I wrote it down.
he looks at you and says, "Don't look back in anger."
Not today.
He looks at you and looks at the group and says, "Come on." And he takes you back down. You guys walk downstairs into the area. Graven is sitting at his usual table. He sees you come in, meets Jace's eyes, and sort of signals him to come over.
I'm gonna go look for Paraffin while he's speaking to Jace because he didn't want to see me.
Okay.
I will walk over.
Says, "Hello, Jace.
Graven.
I found some information for you.
Interesting. Good timing.
Atren Ghoul. I don't know where he is, but I do know where he's going to be. I'm afraid that's the best I can do for right now."
Bloomshire?
Bloomshire.
Just a hunch.
No. He, sometime next week, he is going to be in Rinport. Sources tell me that he is, investigating someone there. Don't remember the last name. First name was Storm, Squall, Typhoon? I don't remember. Something.
Yeah, dude. Weird being named after weather. That's kind of funny. Almost dumb as being named after a planet.
Says anyway. Believe that makes us even. However,
Listen,
if you ever need anything else, there's always work to be done.
Graven, and I kind of pop my knuckles, put them on the table. As far as I'm concerned, you and I were in a business relationship now, so don't worry about being even, because I'm happy to help, and it's clear that you also would like it. Thank you for everything you've done for us, sincerely, and I'm sure we'll cross paths again. Let us know if you need anything, okay?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
We are headed to Bloomshire, and it sounds like we're headed to Rimport too soon, so, anything that we can do?
Not in either of those places right now.
Okay. Well, we're in Takria a lot as well, so if you, you know how to get a hold of me. If you need something, if you want a job done and you think that our special skill set can handle it, we'll happily comply.
I do like having someone with your special skill set available, so I would like to give you a fair warning not to try to kill this man in the middle of a big town.
Oh, just because... Oh, that's thoughtful. You don't want us to go to jail, I see what you're saying. That's very nice of you. I'll do my best, but as you understand, he's the man that killed my father, so... No promises.
Well, the reason I tell you this is because he is part of the Aegis. And if he's attacked, you will have more than just him to contend with.
True. Yeah. Well, I'm a bit of a gambler, so I'll take the odds.
Well,
But we're also not stupid. Those guys keep me in line. We'll, especially if this person they're investigating is involved. I have a feeling that we'll find our way involved as well.
Okay.
Reach out if you need any jobs done. Seriously, I'm happy to help, especially given, we've got family history here, you know what I mean? So, who knows how things will go, but I may pick up after my father's business when this is all said and done.
Sure. We'd love to have you. Who all was... I know Mouse didn't walk over there with him, but did the rest of you walk over there with him?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would have stayed.
Okay.
Messing around with the animals again.
Would he
There's
have
no
wanted
animals
to-
down here.
No, dude. You don't understand.
You're underneath
He
a
just
bar
sits
in
down
the
on a
basement.
park bench and goes.
Oh, so
And
you're
And
saying you
birds
didn't
come in from all over the city to land
You're saying
on
you
his
didn't even come
fingertips.
into the bar. You stayed outside looking for little animals.
Yeah, I'll just be
Oh,
outside.
okay.
I'm outside.
All right.
He didn't come with us.
All right.
How, did he look like he, never mind. I was gonna say, if he wants to relay a message, he can, but... Okay, well, thank you, Graven. If there's anything that you need me to relay, just let me know. And, cool. We're on our way out of here. Thank you.
Can I do an animal handling real
just
quick to see how many
Raises his drink
animals
to
I've gotten?
you. Sure. Do a handling
Yes.
check for sitting in the middle of a town, a city.
Crowded town. There's always
Listen,
pigeons trying to eat shit,
Lots of rats.
Exactly.
Just don't attack the chickens more than twice, because
Then you get chicken getting.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
Try as you might today, they're not having it.
I continue
even the
to roll
cats
back.
are running.
Yeah, you didn't find any cats, but you did find some cat folk.
You see the one bird does come and land on your shoulder. It then
Yay.
poops and flies away.
What you doing in here, nature bird, man? We're city birds.
we...
We don't take no shit. They crap
But
on
you
them,
can
flies
take
away.
ours!
Yeah.
I'll return to the party.
Okay. Are you doing anything in here, Mouse?
I'm looking to see if I can find Paraffin in here.
Yeah, with a few minutes, you can find him. Yeah. Hey,
Alright, we
Mouse.
need to check on that soon.
Hey, Paraffin, you remember when we were children and running around the city and you always told me those stories about wanting to see a dragon, or you was always fascinated with dragons?
Well, yeah, that sounds really
He
cool.
will. Well, I actually picked up something along the way for you, and when we fought that green dragon, I pulled out a green dragon scale that we picked up in the Feywild, and I handed it to him. I said, I picked this up along my travels, and I thought it's something you could keep for yourself. And
Is
I
this
handed
from
him
a real
green
dragon?
dragon scale. Yes, from a real dragon. We fought it in the Feywild.
You fought a dragon?
Yeah, we fought a dragon. Matter of fact, one of our party pinned it down on the ground. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
What? It was the big guy, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was. Yeah, it was the big guy. He was real big.
That's amazing.
But yeah, I brought this for you, and I meant to give it to you before, but I forgot.
Thanks, Mouse.
So hand him the dragon scale to keep in his place. And then I go find my part. Yeah, no problem. But I got to get back. Business just brought me by, and I thought I'd give that to you.
Oh, okay. All right, see you later,
And
man.
Then I go join up with Jace.
Oh man, I forgot that shit, dude.
I know, right? I was looking through my bag, and like, oh wait, I got this dragon. What the? I have a green dragon scale.
We flex that, dude. Shall we regroup? I think
We shall.
Teztusmo was outside attempting to do something to a bird or something.
Yeah, really. We need to check on our ships. How's our ships doing?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
our
hell
merchants,
yeah, dude. We might need a ride.
I figured Vonnie could be doing that. That's his kind of whole thing. It's got all his people on it.
Yeah, we can
What
go
do you
check on that.
mean?
Wait,
His
it's not
people.
here, is it?
You don't know where it is currently.
I don't know where it is currently.
Somewhere in the
Yeah,
Electric
you're right.
Sea, presumably.
Well, then I'm not too worried about it.
Hey.
We'll send him a message later.
Wait, don't we get paid from that ship too? my
Yeah,
paycheck?
but it's like quarterly.
Long ways away.
Yeah,
Where's my paycheck? You're an intern.
you're an intern.
Interns still get paid.
All right, so we headed back. I'll ask Jason. We headed back to the tower. Is that where you want to go? Meet up with the rest?
I mean, I assumed they were with us, but
Also, I thought I got promoted.
Some of them were. Who didn't come with us?
I thought they all did.
Oh, did everybody come?
They all came to
I thought somebody
Takria, but
stayed
then Tez Tuzmo said he was sitting outside the bar, so I don't know what everyone else is doing.
I just remember. I remember
Loitering.
Eric said, not everyone has to go, so I didn't know.
Loitering.
All right. Well, we're all here.
We'll rally the forces and recap. So I was wrong. That had nothing to do with my mom. It has a lot to do with my dad, and particularly your father figure, Saturn. Apparently, the guy that took out my father is currently on his way to investigate yours.
Did you get a name?
The guy. Well, he said something like, Zephyr or something. Yada yada. I doubt there's very many storm-related named people in Rinport that would be worth investigating by the guy that's leading the Emancipators.
Someone's gunning for my father. I need to help him. Can you get word to him?
Not today. Tomorrow. I am
Tomorrow.
so sorry. I burned everything. I'm super tapped,
One
guys.
day, I think that should be all right. But
Yeah, he told me we got a week, right?
He said sometime next week. It is currently Tuesday.
Sometime next week. So we've got,
how does your spell work? Can I just tell you about him? Or?
Oh, do I have to be familiar with him?
Yep.
I do.
I know.
What's the limitation of that? Like, can he tell me about it, and does that work?
If he can try to tell you about it, it may or may not work. It would work better if he could give you an image of him or disguise himself as him or something to that effect.
Yeah.
I will minor illusion.
I need to know the area code.
Tempest.
You need the area code.
Like a little
Of his
picture of
face.
Tempest. And I will pull out a little pocket watch. It looks really, really fancy and intricate. I don't know if it helps, but this was his.
Okay. I think I can get him a message. I'm frankly super gassed. That guy took a lot out of me, and frankly, we've been conversing a lot with my mom and other people, so...
Oh, no, I understand. Just as soon as we can.
Man, parents, dude. Like,
Can't live with them.
Worst.
ugh.
Want to live without them.
How long would it take for us to get to Bloomshire and or Rimport?
You can catch a Ledric liner to go between Brable and Bloomshire. If you got one on the morning, it would get you there later that day. And then to get to Rinport, you could go from Bloomshire to Rinport in a day.
Okay.
Because it's just, you can go to any one of the big 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities here on the.
Mhm.
So this one, Nethalon to Takria is a day. It just goes in a circle.
Yeah,
So
clockwise.
this one, yeah, to here. Oh, both ways, counterclockwise and clockwise. There's 2 that leave
Oh, there you go.
every day. So it's you can find other ones that aren't liners that go to different places. Like there are a few that run from Takria to Rinport, but they're not liners. They cost a little bit more. But from any of the adjacent ones, circularly adjacent ones, it's 1 day. You can get there the same day. As long
Which
as you
one's
catch
Rinport?
it in the morning.
Am I wrong?
Rinport is this guy here.
Oh, my bad. What's this one down here then?
This one?
Yeah.
That one is Tambor. The liners don't go there.
Oh. Why?
It is just a little bit smaller city. They kind of it's kind of a sore subject for them, as they were not considered a big enough draw for the Ledric liners to make a regular stop there.
Ambor. More like
Yes.
Dumbor. Okay, so we can get to each of them within a day, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you can go to Braybull to Bloomshire in a day, and then Bloomshire to Renport in a day. Or you can go Takria to Nethalon in a day, and then Nethalon to Renport in a day.
I mean, we can get there in ample time to warn your father if you want. On the way, if you're cool with it, we can try and spring my mom. I assume it'd be as simple as just kind of getting her out. I hope. I don't know.
Talking to
I'm gonna
Joe.
the group, but yeah, primarily Saturn.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Very good.
He's got to think about it.
You're gonna go think about it right now.
This is intense. Give me a second.
Already hear fireworks going off. Jeez.
Or your dog's freaking out.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is freaking out. I think in the meantime.
Alright, man,
Yeah, I
what's
don't
the
think-
world first?
You guys had considered going to research that monster, but you never did it, I think is what happened.
Yeah.
All right, my parents are here. They
Oh, you're
need
good.
assistance.
No problem.
I was trying to listen, and then they were yelling back there.
I'm trying to deal with my fake parents right now. So yeah, you guys can. Like I said, you could possibly. There's like a good probability you could find a more direct route if you needed to. It would likely be more expensive, and you would have to like find it. It's not
Right.
It's not like the liners that go every day on like clockwork.
If you guys are okay with it, if we could
Not
just do
even
a quick stopover in Bloomshire to spring my mom, and then we could head to Rimport. That would give us more than enough time to still beat Atren Ghoul, and you could warn your father or whatever.
I'll be honest with you. I don't like the idea of taking on anyone in the Aegis.
Mass, you know the Emancipators though, right? Like these aren't like normal Aegis.
I've only heard of them by name, and I've been at the Aegis far longer than you. But they have the backing of the Aegis. If we take on one of them, chances are we're taking on all of the Aegis.
Well,
What if they're bad?
I mean, if we kill him, they'll just know he's dead, right? Not who killed him.
We gotta catch them off guard somewhere else.
I do know there are ways of speaking to the dead, so
We just
Matt,
make sure
I
they
have a
never
friend
find
named
his
Ricky
body.
Marmalade that can capture his soul.
I mean, at the very least, like Saturn probably wants to at least give his dad a heads up.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't have
that's
any
what you're gonna
problem.
do tomorrow,
I'm not having
right?
a problem with that. I'm having a problem if we try to kill this guy that has the full backing of the Aegis. Could be a problem.
Well, Mouse,
Sure.
we've got a week to think about it. For now. Let's go bring mom out of jail. And is there not a single boat? There's not even like a little like third party ferry company who goes to this city?
I mean,
Yeah.
from where we're at, we can get a single day, like it's like direct. The bus goes directly to there.
Like the Ryanair of boats.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go. You guys can, because you guys are in Takri, you can go back to the tower, end up in Brable in the morning, and take a liner that gets there the same day.
Boom.
As long as you go back,
Oh.
as long as you get there in the morning, because that one is one of the
Fantastic.
longer journeys.
That
I
sounds
mean,
like the plan.
I've got to work out what I want to do with this man, but he killed my father. And unjustifiably so. And I understand that this is a mountain of stuff we have to weed through, but this individual is unceremoniously and unjustifiably murdering people like Saturn, like my dad, like me now.
Maybe there's another diplomatic way of going about this.
Sure. I mean,
I don't know. I'm asking. I'm just playing devil's advocate here before we jump into something that's gonna get us killed.
right. Yeah, and I don't want to put any of you in danger, and I don't want to put any of you at risk. But more people like me will either be severed from our patron willingly or unwillingly, and one of those results in death, and the other one, for a lot of people, might as well be it.
Well, it's not like we avoid danger here. Let's face it.
That's true. I
We
appreciate
walk
where you're
into
coming
the abyss, but
I think at this point, Jace, kind of been traveling around together long enough. You don't have to apologize for asking us to go into war with you.
I just want to bring up all sides so that if there is another way, we find it instead of maybe jumping in
Yeah.
the deep water.
No, I appreciate that. And I mean, what is his name? My brain today.
I've been in the Aegis. I've been with the Aegis for a while before meeting you guys, and they're a powerful bunch.
Yeah, Graven reminded me to not be an idiot and try and take this guy in the middle of Rimport, where he'll have all the sport in the world. I don't want to do anything crazy or stupid. We'll have to put our heads together.
The Aegis doesn't watch outside the big city, so if we can lure him away, maybe you have a chance.
Or catch him on his way in or something. We know some pirates. Oh, damn. I want to do this. Huh? Okay.
I'll give you a little information here because it's the stuff that you would know that you maybe aren't thinking of. So you know that Atren Ghoul is the leader of the Emancipators on this continent, but that the Emancipators is not just him. He has a group
Right.
that he goes with.
Right. And do we have any idea of how big his division is, if you will?
You would probably know because your dad was sort of. He had to know. Your dad had to know.
Yep. Are we talking SS, an entire military branch almost, or just kind of a
No, just
singular
like a
task force?
basically like a party.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have an idea of how many, at least when your dad did it, that he had 4 to 6 people. You're not sure how many.
Mm-hmm.
You know that they work for the Aegis, so they have access to any kind of magical knowledge they want to have. You're not sure what kind of gear they might carry. You don't know if they carry tons or none at all. You have no idea about that. But you do know that they are likely to be formidable.
Saturn, is there a reason that they'd be investigating your dad? These people specifically? Is your dad also,
He was definitely magically inclined. I don't know the full scope of it, but At the time, he was showing me the ropes.
I think he also kind of gets it from,
Honestly, I don't know. The thing that's been odd, he found me in the Feywilds. And what are the chances, right? Powerful man who's also a warlock stumbles upon another warlock as a child in another dimension. Maybe he knew to come for me? I don't know. But I don't know the full scope of what he can do.
I just assumed you'd be interested in pursuing this too. I don't know that though. I mean,
I honestly want to go back and talk to him. Vonnick told me what he saw, and we just kind of bolted from there. But I'd like to hear what he had to say about it. We've met people, and the ones I've met who've known him say he's a good man. And I'd like to see that through. See what's really going on.
and I'm sorry. Have you told us before what happened?
Vonnick, you know, you saw it. What happened?
I caught him dealing with the man who captured me.
Oh, that's right.
So we left.
I kind of couldn't handle him being part of the slave trade. Especially being best friends with Vonnick. I'll give Vonnick a knuckle in the arm.
Breaks her fist.
Like I go like that, but I moved away.
I didn't even feel it. I'm just standing there. I'm just nodding my head.
And Saturn, did you have like much of a relationship with him, or like how long did you know him before?
Oh, yes. He was really, I mean, growing up, he was great. A little strict. Very strict. I really wasn't allowed to leave the house because, of course, I'm a warlock. Kids do stupid things. They get caught by the Aegis. I don't know what happens to me then. But, I mean, it wasn't bad.
Well,
I don't know. A mixture of feeling betrayed because he lied. Maybe what Vonnick saw just happened to be wrong time, wrong place. I don't know, but
How long have you known
I
Vonnick
can
for?
find out. He was my bodyguard for how long? It was a while,
Like a decade, almost.
long time.
Yeah.
you were employed, right? Like you weren't a slave that was in that position.
No,
You had
I was
freed
employed.
yourself.
He watched out for me. He took care of me. Made sure I didn't get in trouble.
Of course, now we're over that. You get in trouble all the time.
Oh, you know you love it.
Okay.
Well,
And Isaac, do we know if it's like specifically Atren Ghoul and his division, like his party, if you will, that do the emancipating themselves? Or do we have any knowledge on how that process works?
It is them as far as you know.
Okay. And do we know if they have like a certain level of oversight from the Aegis? Or who they report to? Or like what kind of structure there is?
You don't know a ton about that. Your dad suspected they had very little oversight, but had no evidence to substantiate the claim.
Okay. And we asked Traylor about them, I think. And he didn't know a whole lot either, right?
I don't remember if you did ask him, then he would not have known very much about the Emancipators at all.
But aware of them. I'm sure.
Yeah, he's heard of them, but
Okay.
but yeah, you would know that they're likely they're likely powerful in their own right. You wouldn't really know how strong in comparison to you, as you've never fought them or seen them. Trying to think. You would know that there is a chance of finding some artifacts that could possibly help you, if you can find the missing home of what's her name?
Are you talking about Ivia?
Ivia, yes.
We'd have to do that within a week, right?
He said sometime next week. He didn't say what day. He wasn't. Maybe he didn't know.
Sometime next week. Yeah.
But it is currently Tuesday, so it is up to you
Oh.
on how.
Well, we've got some time.
And is she in Tokri or Brable? Or sorry, I should ask because Merton's
no.
daughter knows about her.
Does a week start on Monday or Sunday?
Technically, it starts on Sunday.
Yeah. Damn it. That means if we show up on Monday and he came on Sunday, because to him Sunday is the first day, we would have missed him and he would have taken him out.
Yeah, what if he's that like workaholic type? You know what I mean? Never takes
Yeah.
a weekend.
I work on Sundays.
If he's a professional who moves around just to murder people, dude, I'm sure he has no sense of time, dude. He's just like, I'm here to do a job and I'm going to get it done as fast as possible. You know what I'm saying, brother?
No days off, hustle mentality. Like,
Yeah, he's a full-on hustler, dude, because he knows he takes people out.
Yeah, alpha, sigma man.
The only thing he stacks faster than stacks is people's corpses.
I have a question. So when we do fight this guy, what's gonna stop him from calling in the agents? You guys got such good relations with him.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to figure out a convenient place to handle that.
But the Aegis is not omniscient. Could we not just take him out?
It would be harder in a city, but I mean, they're not in the cities as much.
Can we get like an anti-magic bag made that we chuck him in? We'll just walk up behind him and slide it over him and tie it off, and we'll carry him off into the jungle, and then you can do whatever you want with him.
Easy as that.
Murder. But we have an inkling that this Ivia's horde would help us in this scenario.
From the stories that you've heard from Paraphane, he overheard Graven talking about it, and they've been trying to find it because there's potentially very valuable things.
Right.
If I remember right, Martin's daughter is in Takra or Brable. Either way, we could get to her like that.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I have no way to message her though, unfortunately. Just to ask her if she knows where it might be.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I don't remember what city she's in, but you would know. It is one of those two.
I just can't remember where Martin was jailed.
He was jailed in Brable, but I can't remember if she came. I think she's in Brable. We'll say she's in Brable.
He's not in the library city.
Talk is the library city, so yeah. She's in
Right,
Brable.
so she's not. Okay. Well,
Boys.
suggested plan. Talk to Merton's daughter. See if we can't get access to something that will help us take on this guy. Just bring my mom. Go warn Tempest. And potentially
Yes.
off this really cool bad guy dude that needs to be taken down.
We need the spell Silence. I think that would be if any caster could pick that up. That would
Can
be
we level up?
incredible.
Because that would help me.
Can I get a cheeky little level right now?
Let's, I can't change my spells.
I don't even know if sorcerers get silence.
I'd be shocked if they didn't. Don't you think that?
50,
Anyway.
50.
Thoughts, fam?
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Yeah.
Martin, are you okay with that?
Good. This guy sounds like he's a bad dude.
I mean, more so we reaching out to your daughter.
Oh. That's okay. Just as long as you have a buddy.
Working on the buddy system.
I can't think of a more demoralizing thing to you. Not even like a chaperone, but like a buddy. All right. I mean, I figured we'd all go. But
Well, let's get a move on.
we know where
Wait,
she
what
is.
time of the day is it? We gotta wait one day anyways, right?
And what
It's
more
like
importantly, what's
mid-afternoon.
the weather?
We're not gonna leave today. We're gonna leave in the morning.
Well, ideally we catch the boat in the morning, right? Because doesn't it leave like super early?
Mhm.
Yes.
So if we can catch her before the end of the day. Oh, I just remember this. I can get. Look at this thing. I can get points back.
On a
What
short
if we
rest.
what if
Sorcery points.
make Tez Tuzma large and we just write his shell?
Boom. Here's
It's a
real
long
flow.
way.
Okay, I can get 5 sorcery points back, which is exactly what I need to get ascending back. And I can either send a message to her, and we can see her this afternoon, or I can send a message to Tempest right now.
Well, if we need to see her this afternoon, let's just do it. See her, and then in the morning we'll send Tempest a message. We've got time on the Tempest thing.
Yeah, I just double check with Saturn to make sure he's cool with
Yeah,
that.
that's fine. That's fine.
Hey Merton,
Hey, what?
I'm gonna send a message to your daughter if that's okay. I mean, I've got you here. Are we good on the buddy rule? Does that satisfy your
You're the buddy today.
requirements?
You go right ahead.
Can I call your daughter? Will you not listen in on the line? Mom, I can hear you breathing. Hang up the phone. I'll send Merton's daughter a message.
Okay.
And her name is
Aorlin.
Aorlin. Thank you. I was looking for it. Aorlin. Stop.
I can imagine Merton just squinting at you.
I like turn my
How's that
shoulder
hot
over a little
box?
bit. Kind of look away. What you wearing, girl? So, your dad's doing great. We'd love to swing by and see you. We have some questions about your research.
4 left.
Is that
if you
4
want.
left? Where to meet? Now.
You get back. Oh, that's good. If you need to meet me, I'm at the Aegis in Brable right now.
Perfect, guys. At the Aegis to Brable, Merton, she said, "It's good to hear that you're doing awesome," and she sounded genuine about that. So, just in case you wanted to know that she cares. I didn't tell her you were in prison. I just kind of figured that was implied, but I don't know if that's like a regular thing.
doing good in prison.
Doing good.
He's getting 3
But it's
square
nice
meals
here.
a day.
Yeah, the guards are kind. I get to see the sun. All right, shall we roll out Brable Aegis, Mr. Mouse?
Sure. I'm either way. We go wherever you want.
All right. So you guys make your way over to the Brable Aegis. Takes you maybe an hour or two. It's getting late afternoon by this point. Takes you a little bit of time to find her, but you do eventually find her. She comes over to you. Oh, it's good to see all of you again. Hello, Dad. And she comes in and gives you a hug.
Hello.
So, you needed my research? Is that what you said? Sort of splitting her gaze between Merton and Jace.
Only me. Just chaperone.
Chaperone. All right.
Yeah, he says we're buddies. Those are his words, by the way. What's up? Aorlin, what's up? How you doing? Like, how you been?
I've been fine. Did you need something, Jace?
Yeah. How's that Dresden guy? Like, you hang out with him much lately, or like, is he still around?
I haven't seen him since you last saw him.
Ah, and that was a while ago. So like, you're not like hanging out as much anymore. That's cool.
See Merton just like gripping his hammer.
Yeah. Hey. Listen. Two things. Like maybe we could grab dinner sometime or something like that. That's not why we came here, though. You're right.
Stay on topic.
Yeah.
She sort of laughs. Yeah. Yes. What is it you needed, Jace?
In all seriousness, like, we have kind of dire news. Can we talk with you in private as a group? Obviously, Merton. Okay. Just. Eesh.
Sure. She just walks wherever you want to walk to go away from people. She says, "What's up?"
Well, we are about to. How do I say this? We're about to take on something, and we need every little bit of help that we can get. We understand that Ivia had a particular horde that may have some artifacts that could aid us in what is frankly going to be world-changing, potentially. Or at least continent-changing. And we understand that you know quite a bit about her, and we're curious to see if you knew anything about this horde.
It's possible she had some things. I mean, she was a very advanced wizard, but I don't know for certain. If she would have been in her mansion, but her mansion is hidden. It's like a magnificent mansion doorway when no one really knows where it is.
Did she have like a regular place of residence? I mean, like, as far as where she lived on a regular basis or worked potentially?
Not that anyone knew about. And you would know if what you heard from Paraphane, who heard from Graven, is that Graven found out that Ivia's place was near where she grew up, but they didn't know where she grew up because that information was locked away in the Aegis.
So we've recently come across some hopefully reliable info that it's near where she grew up.
She sort of looks puzzled at you. Huh. Well, she grew up near Bytra, but I went there for my research and I didn't find anything. I suppose I wasn't looking specifically for a mansion door.
Where's Bytra?
Bytra is. Let's show you on the map.
Oh,
No, go back. Bytra is. It is like right in this area.
oh, that's like out of our way.
Yep.
Dang.
That is true.
Okay.
It's like
This was Plena up here.
yeah, there's like a road that goes off, and there's some
Oh, sweet.
hills. And it's in this general area. Yeah,
Where's it?
Plena is this one.
What's this one?
That one is Adavos.
Oh, Davos. Son of a bee. Let's head back to that creepy ass city. And then this was the mountain that we climbed.
That is Graylin. That is the mountain you climbed, but you climbed it from over here, Tegusa.
Big goose. We went uphill, which meant that
Into the mountain.
into
Yep.
the mountain.
That old chestnut.
Going up?
Aorlin, any quick way to get there? Or is it like literally you gotta trek by hoof?
If you know someone who can teleport,
Do you know how to teleport?
it's a bit beyond my abilities.
Crap. Listen, that's alright though. I mean, like, not everybody can be perfect at everything, right? I mean,
I
that's
can
your
show
one
you
thing.
this, and she does like a minor illusion and shows you like the what it looks like near where she grew up, and she's like, there's the hills and stuff, and basically she shows you what it looks like. So she goes, "That's what it looks like. If you find someone who can teleport, you can show them this, and it'll help."
My mind illusion peeps. Make a note. Alright, well. That would be, I mean, how far was Odavos from Brable?
One. Oops, that's not the right way. Like 7 days.
Oh, so we are not getting there before.
Not without a teleport.
Mouse, are you high enough level to do?
I. You want to know if I can teleport us to
Anywhere in the world.
Well, the short answer is yes, I can teleport, and no, I can't. I need to be familiar with the if there's a teleport circle there.
And there's definitely not a circle there. I would assume.
There's probably a circle there, but I don't know it.
Ah. Oh, like she had a circle in her own.
Which I'm sure she did, yeah.
Oh. Dang.
Yeah, I'd have to have the image of the teleport circle that's wherever we want to teleport to. I can't just teleport us without it.
Right.
Download teleport.iso on. Burn
Okay.
an image.
Good to know that it's there, or likely to be there. We can investigate that further, but it doesn't sound like we're going to be able to hit that before we get to. Well, we're on a tight timeline, so I unfortunately don't know that we'll be able to get there.
I mean,
Unless Traylord.
There's
I was gonna say, you do know a mage.
Oh, Trayla!
We just ask him a favor that he didn't really want to do.
That's gonna be the whole campaign. We just keep going back to him, going, "Hey, can you solve this?"
We can solve this problem. for
My
me real
guy.
quick.
If we get him a Heart of a Modron, we could do that, but that's hard, right? I don't know that we would know, but that sounds hard.
It does. It sounds like a mythical item.
Do we know anything about Modrons?
What he told you is he said there are Modrons in the plane of Mechanus, and any of them, like they probably aren't. I mean, you can find ones that are not very formidable. He just needs to look at what makes them tick.
Oh, well. Wait, is it like a mechanical animal?
It's a mechanical creature, yeah.
Why don't we just capture the whole thing? Why just the heart?
I mean,
Do we bring it?
he said you wouldn't have to. He said if you happen to come across one, maybe you find one. He basically said I don't really care if you kill one, but you don't have to kill one. If you just find one dead, I just need to see it. Need the hard box to look at it.
Yeah,
you can extrapolate that if you were to take the heart box out for inspection, the Modron would die. So
Well, yes.
So here's the plan: we flip in, go find a dead thing, bring it to him. He loves us forever, and he's willing to teleport us around the continent. We hit up this horde. We go spring my mom, and we have mega antiques to like.
And we still got a day to spare to chill out. You know what I'm saying? And then we
Yeah,
go
man.
talk to Tempest.
Boom. Brilliant. Or maybe we could just ask him and see if he's feeling generous.
I think the original plan was just fine.
Yeah. Anything else for Aorlan, fam?
No. We are ready.
Listen, we got some stuff to figure out, Aorlan, but maybe when things settle down a little bit, like we can
I think we're
hang out.
done here.
give me a persuasion check, Jace.
Persuasive are you?
Oh my gosh, man.
Most persuasive man
Oh
alive.
man.
These are not the drugs you're looking for.
So
I like move my tattoos on my face a little bit to like not like there's none on there, but there's like
You got face tattoos? You look
No,
like Post
but-
Malone?
my exactly. You want to go to the Olive Garden? No, but I have my masquerade tattoo can like move around my body, so like kind of like a little tiny like little angel like works its way up to my eyebrow and helps lift my eyebrow and do like hey, what's up kind of eyebrows.
So as you're saying goodbye, she comes in to hug Merton, and while she's hugging him, she looks up at you, Jace, and says, "It's good to see you all again," and just smiles at you.
Good to see you too, Aorlan. We'll Martin.
She hugs him, says that, and pulls up and looks at Merton and says, "Glad to see you're feeling better. Glad to see you're keeping busy."
Yeah, I gotta keep these, whatever they call themselves in line.
Full-time job, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Especially that one, and I point at Jace.
Well, I hope to see you all again sometime. Good day. She turns around and walks back towards the Aegis.
Mind link with Jace. Just gonna let her go. Come on, big man.
That eye.
That ass, no.
Jesus.
Sorry, didn't say that. Yeah, no, I mean, we got stuff to figure out, but I think I'm gonna be sending a message to that one again. You know what I mean? That was the dumbest D&D.
Yeah, she turns around and says, "Isn't your mom in jail?" Get it together.
No, it was mind
together.
link. This is me and Saturn
Yeah,
only.
she doesn't do that. I just thought it would be fun.
Yeah, okay. That was fun. Yeah, she's pretty. Isaac, scale from 1 to 10. How hot is she?
On a sliding scale.
She looks
No.
She's
in
imaginary
lady
on a
form.
scale of 1 to 10.
She's a 1-to-1 replica of Merton without a beard.
Yeah.
Ugh.
She's like the female Arnold Schwarzenegger, just
Oh man. Yeah, it was crazy though, right? Alright. Cool.
All right. What's the plan?
What do you guys think we should do? Like,
Are we back here? Or
Well,
I thought
we
we were
can-
gonna
We can go
take
to
a
the
boat down to
clockwork
that place.
plane and get that thing. The Modron.
I thought
You
we
think-
were taking a boat down to that place, freeing your mom. Then we take the teleporter, we teleport back to the tower, and then we go do whatever the hell else we were supposed to do, right?
can you get to the tower from anywhere else?
Only from the Aegis in either Takria or Brable.
Or another plane?
Or I can... Or another plane, or I could make a teleportation circle.
Oh yeah, you can do that now. And there's definitely a
Yes.
teleportation circle
Or I
in the...
can make a teleportation... I can draw my own teleportation circle, right? And teleport to the one in...
The right chalk, yeah,
I
you
mean,
could.
you can, but that takes 100 days.
Well, I
doing
meant
it.
like... Well, I can teleport to the one in the tower, right?
Yeah.
Or in the
Yeah.
Aegis that I know.
Yeah, from anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think you would know 3. You would know the Brable one, the Talkray one, and the one inside the tower.
Yeah, once you
Okay.
have them, you can go there from anywhere.
So- I can teleport us back, but I can't
We go
teleport
out?
us there.
Back, then we take the boat to the next place we need to go, like the mainline boat, not this little peasant boat we're gonna catch out to here.
But I cannot.
The boat
do
where
it
I'm gonna have to
today.
do this in every doorway. Not that I don't
can't
have
do-
to anyways.
I
I
can't
think
do
you
it today. though.
Smaller.
misunderstood the boat thing, dude.
you like
Use
trying to
voice
walk
now.
in, mouth cast enlarge on you every time.
Yeah. I just have to sit inside
There's
like
a-
this.
I think you misunderstand. Like, there's a mainline boat that goes from Rabel to where my mom's at, and then the same thing the next day goes to Rinport.
Well,
Like,
that's
it's all
even
the
better.
same. Yeah.
Whether I misunderstood or not, we had a plan. I felt like 30 minutes ago, and
Yeah.
we've been waffling ever since.
No. Like, listen. God intonated that like there might be some helpful artifacts to take this dude down, so we wanted to look into that first. I'm just asking, is it worth us to take this mini side trip to figure out if we can get there to get these artifacts, or if we say screw that and let's just go forward?
Let's just screw the artifacts for now, and we'll get that when we got a little more
Yeah.
time. I feel like we're on a crunch.
I am.
Okay.
I am tapped on some spells though, magical power until
Listen,
morning.
we'll take a
I need
long,
to take a long rest. before we do anything.
a long restful sleep.
I used a
before we
bunch
go
of
do
dispel
anything.
magics on Jace's mom.
Yeah, and
Thank
Jace
you.
has been messaging everyone he's ever met today. So
Jason's
we need to-
mom.
got it going on.
There it is.
Let's go to sleep. Actually, wait, it's the mid-afternoon. Let's get dinner. Then let's go to sleep. Wake up, and we catch, in any form, a boat to a place where we will do a thing. That thing being rescuing your mom.
Sounds Gucci.
And maybe
Alright.
we don't even have to kill anyone or punch anyone. Maybe we can just pay to get her out. We are pretty wealthy.
And she wasn't a warlock herself,
Speak
right?
for yourself.
She was not.
Desmond's gonna eat his salad during dinner.
Very well.
It's gonna be like the most plain salad. It's just tomatoes and the leaf. That's it.
It's just a leaf with a tomato on it.
There's one leaf.
It's those big leaves too. It's those big ones.
You know, like those leaf tacos, but instead of like other stuff, it's just a tomato slice.
Eats
No, it's one
it.
of those little. It's one of those like little popcorn.
And he eats it like this.
As he's eating it, somebody should cast minor illusion on it, make it look like a steak.
No.
A turtle steak.
Oh.
Oh. All All right, so
Now
you're
I'm
going back to
so
the,
far.
you're going back to the tower to rest. Is that what's happening?
Well, there's
Well,
a cut to like a romantic scene, and there's no sound. You just hear like soundtrack over it, you know,
It's a
where
talking-
Jace is
it's
sitting at a
it's sound
table.
thing.
Yeah, exactly. Jace sits down at a restaurant and, you know, like sees. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, tower it up. Let's rest.
Okay. You guys can take a long rest. It is now a Wednesday, my dudes.
My dude.
What's the weather?
Let me tell you. We gotta change the date first.
Gizmo comes in and announces that it's Wednesday, my dudes.
I
Oh
did
no, he's not
what?
starting.
Oh
What
my
was
God.
that? What was that? I did not know that would play.
messing with
Weather
the
today.
soundboard?
It is chilly and steady rainfall.
What season
Gray,
is it?
slightly overcast. It's like winter.
Is it winter? Has it
Yeah.
been consistently winter for a while?
Well, yeah. It's been January
Good.
for 18 days.
Dang. That is a long time.
Alright,
Winter's better anyways.
let's go catch this boat. I get up, eat my breakfast. Same exact thing that I had for dinner.
We bowed it
Okay.
up.
We boat it up.
Boat it
Boat
up.
it up. Yeah.
I'm on a boat.
All right, so let's see. What is the... 3 silver per passenger. You guys go
got
from Brable to the green harbor buildings of Bloomshire. As you come into the dock, you do notice that there's the harbor there, and Jason would already know all this. I don't think any of the rest of you have been here before, but like I said, all the buildings of each city have a certain sort of color that the buildings in the at least in the dock area, if not further in, are. And in Bloomshire, they're green, and you can see as you come in, there's almost like a river that goes further into the city. Jace, you would know this is the river that goes to the lock, the fairly new lock, which you probably have all at least heard of, that opened up the newer trade routes and has made sort of Bloomshire a bigger port because it trades goods from Briofta. But you arrive in the mid-afternoon, because this is one of the longer ones. What would you like to do?
Well, where's the prison?
I mean, you can find the closest prison to the dock fairly easily. Takes you maybe 30 minutes or an hour.
Fantastic.
Perf. Yeah, we'll head there.
Okay.
Or at least that's what I'd like to meet.
All right, you walk in. It's a prison, not unlike any other prison.
Was it like a big prison or a little prison? Is it like an old west prison where you walk in and there's 5 cells and a guy sitting at a desk, or is it like an industrial prison?
It's not an industrial prison by any means. There are really no industrial prisons around. You don't
Oh yeah, I
incarcerate
forgot
that
the
many
Aegis
people.
murders everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who needs prisons?
You don't need
It's
to
just
hold them if you just
drain on the economy.
yeah.
No, it's similar to the one that Merton was in, except that Merton was held in a sort of temporary area, and there were more cells in a different area. But the size of the building looks like it could house maybe between 20 to 30 cells. But you walk in and there's a human male sitting at the front desk. Says, "Oh, hello. What can I do for you?"
Hey, we're looking for an individual. She's my mother. Her name is Caedwyn Falaeth, and I don't know what state she was in when you brought her, but she probably recently came to last night. And then I do silent image and just a an image of her standing next to me. This is what she looks like.
He looks at his well, yeah. What's happening with that?
What do you mean? What's happening with that? I'm here to have a conversation with her and attempt to post bail or.
When she was brought in, she was going crazy. She was like clawing at everybody. She was just yelling, mostly in a language that many of us did not understand. We were later told it was
Floridian?
Floridian?
Bath salts really mess you up.
That's what she was doing. Whoever was in her body before she came back was just going on a rager.
We were later told it was abyssal. She did occasionally speak in common, calling us all rats, saying that she was serving her punishment. It didn't make a lot of sense, but yeah, yesterday she was coherent. She's your mother.
Yeah, I am a student of the Aegis. This is Mouse. What is your last name, Mouse?
I don't have one.
You don't have one. This is Mouse.
I've never actually had a name. It's just a nickname. That's all I went by.
This is
His first name's
Mouse.
Jerry.
Jerry Mouse.
We'll go with Everflame.
There you go.
Mouse.
That last name.
Mouse Everflame.
Adopt that name.
We're both members of the Aegis. He was an unfortunate byproduct of we'll call it a magical experimentation. An unwilling participant. Disappeared for a brief time, had no awareness that she was here. Her body had been switched with that of a Quasit, which is like an imp-like creature from the abyss, hence all the abyssal. We've since rectified that. Her spirit and that of the Quasit switched places. We've eliminated the Quasit, and we're here to release my mother.
He's just sort of looking at you. The blank stare. Give me a persuasion check.
Na 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 na. You already know.
I'm gonna pop in because he kind of threw my name into this, and say, I see this guard just with this blank expression, like what the. I'll just be like, look, she was something was wrong magically. We got that taken care of. Now she's fixed. We'd like to.
Yeah, can I get advantage since he was helping me?
Sure.
Yeah, I think that's super cool.
14. It's not bad, even though it's only 5 on the die. He just looks up at you and he goes, "My mom had dementia." He sort of nods. He goes, "Come with me."
Oh, dude, that is super sad. That's got to be hard. I can imagine.
He goes back there and he says, "You said her name?"
Totally the same thing.
He says, Caedwyn? And you see her hair is like just matted and frizzy. Her, like, the tips of her fingers are all like bloody and nubbed down, like she's dirty looking. And she looks out at you and says, "Oh, Jace."
Hey, Mom. How you doing?
I've been better, but
I imagine
I've been worse.
Yeah. Hey, I hope you're feeling like you're in your old skin.
She, the guy walking back to says, "Hi, Caedwyn. This guy says he's your son, and you seem to know him. So that's good. That's a step in the right direction." Now he looks over at you, Jace. When she was brought in for shoplifting or something, disturbing the peace, I don't know, some sort of petty charge, but she would have normally been released if she wasn't acting insane. So, yeah. If you sign some forms, I can release her into your custody.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Consider them signed.
So he takes you back, and he grabs some forms and has you sign them, and she gets the keys, lets her out, and Caedwyn says, "Oh, thank you, Jules." And he just sort of smiles and nods. "Yeah, no problem. Glad to see you're feeling better, Caedwyn." And that's that. Lets her out.
Oh, a little too easy.
Yeah, let's leave the premises first. Let's get the flip out of this prison.
Let's get the flip out of
And
here.
when we're leaving, I'm gonna be eyeing, see if anyone's tailing us.
Okay. Yeah, make a perception check.
I would like to always be on the lookout as well, especially.
Ever vigilant.
Mondays,
Wonder-
man. Mondays. Can't change my dice either.
Is that you add anything to that, Merton?
Did I not add it already?
No.
2.
2?
Had
10?
2.
So as you're leaving, you do see what appears to be the boss of the jail, sort of squinting over at Caedwyn. She says, "Don't let us find you again." And Caedwyn's like, "No problem." And she's like, "Let's go."
Get the freak out of here.
Yeah, we should probably just leave town.
Jason, Mom, reunited at last.
Okay, where are we
the,
going
The
now?
one that came in there he was a nice fellow. The other one was not so nice.
Wait, who?
Who's
speaking?
Your mom.
Oh, like the other jailer?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, did he do anything to you?
Well, it seemed like, Jules he didn't tell me specifically, but I got the inference that the reason my rib is bruised here is from him.
Oh, that mother. And I turn around and I start walking in there.
She grabs you. Jace, no, we're leaving now.
And I'll also say, Jace, keep in mind, she wasn't herself. There was a closet in her place.
Alright, whatever. I'll go back myself later.
Please get me away from here. Thank you. Somewhere where I can take a bath, please.
Do you kind of smell?
She looks down. Thank you.
Well, yeah. I mean, how long until the liner leaves for Rinport?
Tomorrow morning.
We'll find everyone's okay with this, a pretty dang decent bathhouse, and in the meantime, we can get her some clothing, and we'll stay at some kind of...
Maybe we should camp outside town. Just to be safe.
Are you... Okay.
But Jace, you can take your mom to get a bath first.
We don't want to be in the same hut with her.
Gather round, everyone, within 10 square feet of me. All of you.
Okay, yeah, that works for me. I mean, if we're worried about there being individuals in town.
What kind of individuals?
We'll fill you in a little bit, all right? And I'll hand her pendant back.
Oh, thank you. You put it on, and as you hand her that, you sort of notice just a slight glow coming from underneath your shirt, and it fades.
When she puts it on.
No, you do. But yes, well, like whenever you're clear of the jail, basically.
He glows?
Yeah.
Has it ever done that before?
It has not.
Like, Mom, what the freak is up with that?
It's not. You look down, and it's not your messaging pendant. It's your family pendant. The one that you got from your uncle.
Aren't they one and the same? I thought that they were the same.
No, he gave you that. You had the message pendant.
Oh, that's
before
right.
the campaign.
I don't need to attune to that one, right?
No.
Okay, good. That's it. Yeah. Does her... Oh, she was wearing a... Wait, what pendant did I give her then? A messaging one?
Yeah. Because it was the one that the closet had that you guys could communicate through.
Right, yeah. But my family pendant glowed when she put hers on.
It wasn't necessarily the exact same time. But basically, sort of, you get your mom out and feel some sort of like satisfaction of having completed that, we'll say.
Okay.
And around that time is when you recognize this.
And it's never done that before.
Nope.
Hey, Mom, you know this pendant better than I do. Has it ever glowed like that before?
Not that I'm aware of. And you look at it, as you pull it out, it's not glowing anymore, but it does look like it's added filigree around the edges. And it looks different. And if you refresh your equipment, you should see.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, shit. Oh.
But anyway.
Dude. Yeah. Alright, cool. Sweet. And it just like looks like slightly the filigree changed or whatever. That's cool.
It looks fancier.
Nice.
Essentially. It's got... I don't remember how we described it before, but it's got an extra bit of like silver or platinum that sort of looks like it weaves in around the edges.
Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's find you. We'll get you cleaned up. We'll get you some clothing and some gear. And I think you should stick with us for at least a little while, if that's all right.
Of course, yes.
All right. And we proceed with that for the rest of the afternoon or whatever until we camp outside.
Okay, how much money do you want to spend on bathhouse and clothes?
Nothing but the finest, mother.
My mother. My mother.
I don't know, 10 gold. That's pretty good, right?
You can find a bathhouse that costs 10 gold, and you can go as nuts as you want on clothes.
We'll say 10 gold bathhouse, and then like another 5 on just like clothing and gear.
Okay. Yes, very nice clothes for 5 gold.
And not like,
Not ballroom
traveling
stuff,
clothes.
but like
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you're
she'll
getting
feel
your
comfortable.
North Face.
Nice North Face. Nice stuff.
We're going to REI.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Hitting up the REI. She
Like
wants to look like a real
climbers on
outdoors
the
woman.
walls and stuff. And like associated gear with having to travel, just in case we have to like go anywhere.
Okay.
Like I'll give her a travel.
Sure, yeah,
traveler's
5
pack
gold
and
is
everything.
enough to cover that, I think.
Okay.
For your basic kit.
Okay. And then meet up with the rest of the crew. I don't know if they want to do anything while they're in town today.
I'm good on town stuff.
Would I know if is there an Aegis here?
You know what I haven't done in a while?
Would I know if they?
Would you know of what?
Would I know if that Aegis has a teleport pad or a teleport?
Yeah,
circle?
all Aegis.
I
all
would
Aegis
probably.
buildings do.
I'd probably put on my purple robes and head over to the Aegis and try to. I'd maybe sketch out the teleport circle there.
Okay, yeah, easily enough to do. With you put the purple robes on and show them your license, they would allow you to do that, no problem.
Yeah, I'd sketch that out in my book, and
Okay,
so I have that
you
one.
now have that one, so you can write that down.
Then meet back up.
Shire
With
Aegis.
then I'd meet back up with the crew after.
Okay,
Welcome back.
Caedwyn's. So what's happening? That drow man helped me out. Is he okay?
He actually died after he cast the spell.
Jeez, don't you lie to me.
No, he's fine. He's great. He's been super helpful, frankly.
Well, send him my thanks.
I will.
Next time you see him.
I will. We're
What's-
actually probably going to do a job for him.
What job? What kind of job?
You ever heard of a Modron, Mom?
Let's see if she's heard of a Modron. Nope. What's that?
Like a really fancy Casio watch.
What's a Casio watch?
Like a really cheap Walmart plastic band watch that you
What's
wear.
a Walmart watch?
It's like a cesspool where dirty people go.
Like me?
I was there earlier today. That's the only reason I say that. Our Walmart is sketch. It is,
Aren't they all?
I mean, ours had a shooting like
Oh, nice.
3 months ago. Yeah, it was wild. Luckily, anyway, no one died. But
Okay. Yeah, she's like, I don't know what a Modron is. You're going to
yeah,
acquire this Modron?
yeah, essentially, yeah. Long story short, it doesn't really pertain to anything. But yeah, he wants a particular it's like a mechanical thing, and he wants a piece from it for his studies. He's very academic in nature. He seems overall very helpful. Like, he's a little off-putting, but I don't know that if he has a bad bone in his body. Like,
Everybody's got at least one bad bone.
He may have several.
I doubt that he's ever done anything like untoward or anything like that. I
I doubt he's never sucked the life force out of children to kill a town. I don't think he's ever done that.
No.
I mean, not that I'm
Children
aware
are the
of.
best choice because they have the most life force ahead of them. You know what I mean? Really, it was just a tactical move.
He's investing
She said, well,
for science.
he helped me, so I owe him a favor at least.
How's it feel to be back in your own body?
Better now that I'm clean. It's very nice. Very nice.
Do you feel healthy, by the way? Like, are you feeling like...
Rib hurts a
Well?
little bit still, but I'm okay. The fingers
I'll
are
cast...
healing.
I will cast... Frick, what is it? Healing Word at level 4.
Okay. Yeah, that is... You don't have to roll. That is plenty. She's... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jace. That is a lot better. Thank you.
Good. Yeah, well, hey, like, now that we're kind of out of earshot of anybody particularly weird, because we're out, right? Like, we've left the city at this point.
I believe that's what you said,
right
so
back.
yeah. Okay.
Time to go get some animals. I'm gonna make some animal
Oh,
friends.
God. Give me an animal handling check to see what you can find out here.
I go to a pet store while we're in the
Just
city.
throw animals at him.
Ah, there we go. 17.
17. Yeah, you have a number of squirrels, and like there are some sea stars out by the bay that have sort of that have let you like pet them.
Any fancy birds? Or I guess I don't want seagulls. Never mind.
Lots of seagulls out there.
No, seagulls are jerks. I don't want a seagull.
I love all animals except seagulls.
And we're waiting in the bushes of love.
I thought you were supposed to love all animals, Mr. Ventura.
It was still my food.
Oh, okay. So Caedwyn asks, what's happening now? I don't think our home is there anymore.
No, I'm not. It's very much not. I mean, she saw it, right?
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, like, well, I think I got up to speed. Like, Aid is doing some Oh, freak! I should have messaged Aid too. I'll do that before we go to bed tonight. He was looking into things to try and find us and find out what happened to Dad and all that stuff. But long story short, we found the man that's responsible for ruining our family.
And the man comes around.
The man?
Yeah, his name's Atren Ghoul. He's an emancipator and the head of them here on our teeth. And we know that he is going to be in Rimport within the week, sometime next week, pursuing his dad, and I'll point over at Saturn.
Hello.
Well, that's a tangled mess, isn't it? Was he responsible for me being a Quasit?
I don't know, but the events line up, so I just assume there's no coincidence there.
Okay, well. And you can see she just sort of stares off and stops talking. And you would know, like, being her son. She's like, she seems conflicted about doing harm to someone, but also this person has irrevocably injured your family. But she just stares off.
In the morning, we're going to head to Rimport and try to connect with Saturn's father. Being the person he is, I'm sure he's aware of ongoings. And, well, I'll just tell you this. I am going to look to enact justice. And beyond that, make sure that this individual can no longer do what he did to Dad, or what he's going to attempt to do to his father, or what he would do to Saturn or I. I mean, you know as well as I do that this man separates people from their patrons. And willingly or unwillingly either kills them, or just as bad, frankly. All because there is some misguided and misinformed fear of, frankly, all the blessings of that relationship.
Be careful, Jace.
I will. We're not going to do anything stupid. At least.
Always.
When it starts getting late enough, I'm gonna start building myself a hut. Check it out with the animals.
He's gonna build a doghouse. He's gonna live in it. It's gonna have welcome all animals.
Got a nice
So the
little
doghouse is gonna be
log.
for me.
That's great.
You know what? I'll do the classic tortoise thing where they like dig a little hole.
About to say, don't turtles like if
dig a
you're like
hole
in an
in.
enclosure, it's like a half of a log. It's just like the log bark, and you like walk underneath it.
I'll
what
start
you're building?
digging.
Start digging.
There you go. Yep, just like that.
Just like that.
Yep.
Real slow.
I'll be out
Alright.
away from the water, so when the high tech comes in, I won't get hit with water.
Oh, dang it, dude. It took me a second on that one. Oh my god. Alright.
Alright, so you guys are out in the, I'm assuming in the hut?
Yeah, we can cast the hut.
Okay.
Can I just ask my mom, like, what would you? I mean, you're welcome to come with us. I don't expect you to get involved. I don't know if you were. I mean, do you have ability? Like, do you? How much involved were you with the whole business and everything?
I would meet and feed people your father brought home, but as far as magical ability, I have none.
So, I mean, guys, what are we? Mom, I don't want you to get involved. It's going to be dangerous potentially. Like, what do you want to do next?
Well, I'd like to just sit, do nothing for a while, honestly.
I think we should get her. I mean, it's a small hut here, so I'm gonna pipe in and say I think we should set her up in some lodgings or something back in Brabo or Takria, where we have more ties.
Yeah, we can. I mean, aid
ever wanted to
should
work
be
on a
there. Want to be a sailor?
You ever thought about being a sea cook?
Listen, benefits, including dental, escalation up the chain. Like you'll put in your time, you could be in management.
Yeah. We're glad to get you back in your body so that you could do something useful for the company.
Exactly.
I should have crossed. She has to start out with whatever I am.
Turtle?
Intern.
Oh, an apprentice.
Intern.
Okay.
Intern. She has to start out as an intern.
We'll
No, she's
review
related by
your
As
blood.
you.
She skips that intern phase.
Nope,
Nepotism,
that's not how it works
baby.
here in this company.
nepotism is a
God dang. We're gonna build this up to a giant hero industry, and then we're gonna pass it off to our kids.
assistant regional manager immediately. Well, hey, if you want, I'll reach out to A tonight. I can get you money to connect with him. In fact, if you want, I mean, Mouse, I don't know how you'd feel about this, but like, we have a very secure, very safe, and very wonderful place that we regularly stay in, where you could sit and.
The only I have no problem with her staying in the tower, but the only problem I have with that is I only have 2 pendants, and I hold them up.
Yeah.
That can allow us to get in and out of that tower.
Maybe she can hang out in Brable Otakria until we're back.
I mean, we could easily set her up in an inn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd give her an upgold.
Yeah, cheeky little allowance.
Okay. So we can do that at some point, but for now you're just sitting in the hut until morning.
All right. Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Nah.
Does anybody want to send any messages today? Like, Saturn, do you want me to message your father?
Guess.
Yeah, we could do that.
Ready to count. Those weren't fisticuffs. Those were fingers.
Those are fingers. County fingies.
Oh man.
Just maybe tell him I'm okay, and that someone's coming for him.
Do you want me to let him know that we're coming?
Yes, if you can fit
Yeah.
it into the message.
His name's
Tell him-
Tempest, right?
Tell him to look out for the cloak.
Okay. I'll send a message.
Okay.
First, obviously. Okay, we're gold. Tempest. I'm friends with Saturn. I forgot everything that you just told me.
Message is hard whenever somebody else is relaying the information.
He sends a warning.
I'm safe. He's in trouble. We're coming.
He's safe.
Okay. He sends
Saturn's
a warning.
safe.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, he sends a warning. Saturn's safe.
Someone's after you.
Someone's after you.
We're coming to Rinport. Look for the cloak.
Got 3 left if you want them.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet.
Pleasure to meet ya.
Meet
Yeah.
ya.
To meet ya.
You get back. Okay. I'll look for the cloak.
Saturn, your dad sounds like a baller, dude. This guy F's.
He probably didn't seem worried, did he?
No, he just said,
Yeah,
okay.
He's always been really confident.
That explains a lot. Yeah. Does he have as much like flourish as you do?
I mean, nobody has as much as me, but he's a close second.
That's awesome. And not like your blood father, right? Like,
Correct. Yes, this is my adopted father.
what does he do? I mean, besides maybe dabble in the slave trade. Sorry.
From what I knew, he was just a politician, kind of, in the city. Big better, I know that.
Hell yeah,
I was involved in the handballs.
Awesome. I love that. I hope he's not a Rimport fan.
Well, huh.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll save him, maybe we won't then, you know what I mean? I'm just kidding.
I think he might be one of their biggest benefactors.
Oh. Dang, alright. Good to know. Good to know.
He owns a majority share.
Majority share.
All
His
right.
name is Steve Cohen. I'm gonna send another message to Aid,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna say perfect. Aid, it's Jace. I found Mom and cured her. We're in Bloomshire. I'm sending her with money to you. It was Takria that I met him?
Mm-hmm.
In Takria.
4 left.
Hope you're well.
All right, I want something to tell you. Can you talk to Peck?
I need to know.
You mean feathers?
Yes, Feathers.
What happened to Feathers?
My best friend Peck. Oh wait, that's not his name.
The other one.
My other best friend.
Some form.
My
Yes.
best friend.
Running joke that we have in the group.
His nickname.
Yes.
Yeah, he's always picking at things.
Feathers.
Did I get
Peck.
something back
Peckington.
from? Does Aid respond?
Yes. He says that's a relief. When do you think she'll be here?
Just dude.
Do you then get back? Oh, she's in Bloomshire. I can do the math.
Damn right. That's why Aid's the boss.
I'll wait for her at the dock.
And I'll share that with Mom.
Okay.
Alright, Tez. Yeah, I can send a message, but I gotta be familiar with them. Like, do you have a picture, or like, I don't know if you can do any magic. Just show me like an image of them, or like.
I don't think I really have anything of him. I can check maybe see if I have any feathers of his that maybe he shedded.
Would you have kept his molted feathers?
I kept a jar of his fingernail clippings.
I kept a
Biggest
knock of his
twist.
hair.
Feathers didn't really exist.
He never existed.
It's funny, we called him Feathers, but he was a bald bird.
I don't really have anything of his, or a way of different. I could try explaining it to you, what he looked like.
You can give it a shot.
All right, beak. I have to wait. I just find a way to humanize a bird. Yeah, the beak with dark feathers, a little bit of yellow on the end. It get a little fancy. His cheeks are a little. He has a really nice jawline.
Cool. I'm going to cast Where is it? Disguise self.
Okay.
To attempt to appear like the thing that he just described.
Okay.
Like this?
Both of you roll me a d20.
Here comes some more nat 20s, baby.
It better be
Let's
2
go.
of them.
Oh no!
You look at this
right.
abomination that he has disguised himself as. You're like, that is not feathers at all.
Generic ass bird.
It's like Big Bird.
He's like, he has a chiseled jawline. You just made a brick chin.
Big bird mixed with like the alpha Chad guy.
Yeah, the Alpha Chad guy.
Big Bird with Brock Lesnar's head.
Oh my gosh, that was funny.
I think
I don't know if a message is gonna get to him, my guy, if I send it.
Alright. I'll head over to my little hut that I made. My little tiny hut.
Okay. All right.
Now mess with the animals.
All right. We will call it there for the evening. And then
Yes.
hope to be back in a couple weeks. See where this goes.
Dang.
A lot going on now.
Isaac, does this count as a long rest, by the way?
Yeah, you can take your long rest now. That's fine.
Oh, thank goodness.
We'll start in the morning of the next time.
No, I just accidentally closed my character.
So, thank you all for playing. Thank everyone else for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Thursday, yeah?
Yep, Thursday. We should be
Woo!
playing.